And everyone should have the map.
Ooh.
Am Boogie, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Am Boogie, I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the stream. So you guys are here in this room, in this dungeon, and some new guy, Windstorm, just has wandered into the scene. What's up, everybody? And then it's you guys down here. And that's just kind of how we do it. Windstorm, it's an ongoing story, but different players play different days, so we just kind of pretend it's kind of like Star Trek. You beamed into the middle of the action, and that's just kind of how we explain how that happens.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are going out into the hall. And everything seems peaceful out here. There's still a few undiscovered areas. So you guys can move to where you want to go.
I'll head there and check out the door. Listen behind it and.
Okay, whoever's listening at the door can roll a perception check. In the tower, and you do not hear anything.
As long as everyone's ready, I'll open it up.
Okay, you open the door. And you see graphically on the map, there's a few crates and stuff in there, but I will give you the full description of the room in the chat. Some of you can guess what it's going to say. So nothing in there, actually.
Can Pragar go in and break everything?
You can go in there and break stuff, but you'll break open crates that are old and probably don't have anything in them.
Anyone else want to check this door?
Yeah, I'll
All
check
right.
it since you've been brave.
Yeah, go for it.
Pragar will listen and break when needed.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check for your listen. You don't hear anything.
All right, I'm going to kick the door down and yell for Farg.
All right, and when you do that, you will see something that causes you to roll initiative. And you can see 4 of these dudes. And they don't look that friendly, really.
No.
All right, we got initiatives from everybody, so first to act is this guard who wasn't necessarily waiting for you, but does see you now. So let me look at some. This is a new monster for me. I've never seen this one before, so let me look at some of its powers before I attack you guys. I love the random monster tables because actually this was not a random encounter. This was preset, so this wasn't rolled up. I put 4 of these guys in this room when I built the dungeon, but I've never used them as monsters before. So interesting.
Are they afraid of Pragar? Look at that quizzical look I've got on my face. Fear guard? Yeah, right.
You got some really sunken eyes there.
That's right. That's a scary looking dude. Fear guard's nothing.
He needs a manicure.
Right? I think that he could use that sword for something like
All right,
Gonna
let me
pick
see.
his nose and
Let
stab
me
his
see what
brain.
the chat did here
Dr.
before
Seuss
I.
looking hat.
Let me go to the stream store
I
and
thought of a
see
wizard from He-Man.
somebody redeemed something.
Yeah.
All
Oh, a random monster? You got to be shitting me. Oh my god.
You must be pretty old if you remember He-Man.
very old.
All right, guys, stand by. So highest level is 4, so that's a CR4 monster. That is going to be fucked up. Field Command has just fucked the party. All right, let's add it in. It's an angler worm. All right. The reason that there was more than the average pause right there is because in addition to the encounter you just started, you can all thank Field Command in the chat for adding to the encounter.
Oh, nice. Thanks, sir.
This angler worm coming up behind the party. Which looks
That does
like
not look
this. And
Damn.
as the DM, I will inform the party that you guys are in a fucking shit ton of trouble right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so first guy looks at Pragar and does his ranged attack, which is a miss. Lucky you. Second guy looks at Pragar, does a ranged attack. These are spells, by the way. Some kind of spell. That is a hit. Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting that my 14 AC characters get hit a lot less than my 19 AC character.
Oh, okay, so this was Ray of Enfeeblement. And what that means is you deal only half damage with strength-based weapon attacks until you make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, which you can do at end of your turn. So we need to just keep in mind that you're doing half damage on strength-based weapons. Loyal.
Can I ask which way that door swung open?
Inward.
I'm gonna look to Prager and say, "We're fucked. Shut the door."
Field command, you fucked everybody. It's awesome.
I will do
And
that.
yeah, I'm gonna shillelagh.
Okay.
I will, and I'll run to the south there and ready a quarterstaff attack should the angler worm get in my reach.
Okay. Very good. Fear guard number 3. Comes to the doorway. Tries to put the greatsword on Pragar. And he misses. Pragar.
Well, let's see what this damage reduction does here.
You have hit with your flail.
When you do those attacks, you want to do that modifier that's half.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I need to do that? Okay.
yeah, but that's okay. You can just do that in the future. I'll adjust it. You rolled 7 damage. You notice that he's resistant to your damage, which means you did 3, which means half of that is 1.
All right, I'll use my movement to close the door in his face.
Okay. Let me have
After hurting him.
Let me have a. He's blocking the door. He's standing in the way of you closing the door. So let me have a strength check.
Let's try a bonus action Shield Master Slam to push him back 5. And
Oh, all right. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't think there's an action for that. It's just I have notes here.
Yeah, it's your athletics versus his.
My athletics, his strength.
Okay, beat a 20.
This would be at advantage now.
You got a 15, so you are unable to close the door.
I'll have another turn.
All right, guard number 9. Is going to come behind his buddy. He's actually going to step into his buddy's space and swing at Pragar and then step back, which means Pragar will get an op shot on him. And he misses you. So you can take an op shot on him. And you miss him.
He's quick.
Windstorm, it is your go.
All right, is the
You have 9 hit points and you're in big trouble. Welcome to the game.
The debuff from the fear guards, that's fear base, yeah? Or no?
I'm not sure what your question is.
The
He's
effect they
wondering
have on
if the brave condition helps him at all. That advantage against frightened.
Oh, that's just you having advantage on saving throws versus the frightened condition. So if somebody tries to frighten you, you have advantage on that. That's all that is.
All right. I'm gonna move down and help out the loyal,
Loyal.
and I'm going to ready my quarterstaff until the worm gets in range.
Okay. 2 readied quarterstaffs.
Also, I noticed on my weapon sheets that I don't have unarmed attack for the bonus action.
Oh yeah, we should add that. Here, I'll do that real quick.
I'll look over to Windstorm and say, "It's a good day to die, my friend. Welcome."
Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
It'll be fun
And for-
rolling up new characters.
For a
and playing.
monk, it's 1d4 plus Dex. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, can I make the Constitution saving throw if I'm affected by the fear guards?
I thought Pragar was the only one.
There's yeah, it's just him. They didn't
Okay.
they didn't try to do anything to you.
Hey, Rob, didn't I have reach of 10 on my weapon? Didn't that guy, don't I owe him an op attack too?
I shouldn't give it to you since I had to move you into a square since you were on a half square like a dummy. But
Oh, it's
yeah,
fine.
I'm
That's
gonna give it
fine.
to you.
Next time.
No, you
there'll
can,
be
you can.
another one step in there. It'll be fine. I
All
can
right,
only
but
do it once.
yeah, but you're right. You should have gotten it from your reach. Okay, so Windstorm has unarmed attack at 1d4 plus Dex bludgeoning. So you've got that when you're ready. All right. Anything else for Windstorm?
I think it's 1d4 plus 3.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is. Yeah, if you look, it says that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Okay, go ahead and pass your turn.
Where's that button?
What's that on the combat
Bottom,
tracker?
yeah,
You
bottom,
have it open?
bottom left. I think it says in turn.
The combat tracker is the 2 cross swords there.
Okay, Angus.
I'll try to track guard.
All right, -2 for you. And that is a miss. Oh no. It's the angler worm. He moves up. You may both take your quarterstaff attacks. Loyal's a hit. Windstorm is also a hit. All right, so you guys do damage to them. I guess maybe Windstorm didn't have him targeted.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know.
So how to target somebody is you hold down Control and then left click on your target, and then if you look in the combat tracker under your character, it will show you that you've targeted. But I already applied the damage, so you're fine.
Okay, but I see it now.
The alternative to that control is what we were talking about earlier, where you can just
Yeah.
drag that attack over and drop it on that token.
Okay.
All right. This thing is going to try to bite Loyal and misses. Lucky for you guys. Next round. And we switch up, Windstorm, we switch the initiatives every round, so if you think you're... yeah, okay, so it gets crazy. All right. Fear Guard number 10, who somehow didn't have a turn the first round? What the fuck? I must have
Was
done something.
Pragar supposed to do a saving throw on his turn at the end of his turn last time, or no?
Yes, you were.
What type of save was that?
Constitution.
All right, I'll roll that.
Fail. All right, this guy. This is going to be weird. That guy casts darkness right there, which basically, in effect, blinds Pragar and Angus.
Well, they can't attack in the, they're it's still dark for them.
All right, let me get a hold of myself here. I just made a mistake. All right, so this guy.
Do we re-roll for initiative or no?
It's
I
done
did
automatic.
roll.
It's done automatically.
Okay, nice.
So you guys really don't see this guy at this point. Whoops, I didn't mean to get rid of everybody. Just that dude. And both Pragar and Angus feel a presence move through you. And as that happens, it does not feel nice. And of course, this fucking thing is wrong. So I have to do it manually. God, I hate that. I hate when these things are wrong because it's so much fucking work. It's so nice to click a button and have it be done. But if the text is wrong, you guys take 1d10 force, but the monster block says you take 5 parentheses 1d1 parentheses 0. So the fucking 0 is outside, or it's outside the parentheses. So
we just take 1 then, right?
right, because I rolled a 1, so yeah, you take 1. So it does end up being 1. Fuck. So Pragar and Angus each take 1. Boo. And Angus, it is your turn. You are blinded.
If I had my choice, I'd move.
You can move.
I'll move there.
Okay, you come out of the darkness and are not blinded, but you can still see the darkness circle that's there.
Well, I don't have a ranged attack, so I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Loyal. That's the noise for Shillelagh. We might have to fucking...
Do you have
Yeah,
Eldritch
I might
Blast
change that.
or any spells, Dusty?
Mm,
Oh yeah, I
ready-
have like
ready sometimes.
some smites.
Yeah, you got to hit to do that though. I think.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything range. He somehow has a character with no range.
Well, I started off with 5 javelins, but I used them all up. I mean, there's a lot of ranged combat in this scenarios.
Yeah, but you know, you never... So roll a d5. Because you got to get some of those back.
I don't know how
I
to
think you
do that.
lost.
How do
You
lost
wrote
some.
/DIE space d5. All right, so you do have 1 javelin. Do you want to throw it from your last turn?
Negative.
Okay.
Well, I will. I don't. This is ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
Well,
The fact that you have a character with no ranged?
yeah.
But I'm giving you the option to go back to your last turn and throw the javelin. Do you want to do it or no?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'd rather just play the way we go.
Okay, so
you know,
loyal.
if you miss your thing, then you miss your thing. It's part
That's
of the
true.
game.
I agree. I'm trying to help. But I like that you're trying to punish yourself. It makes me happy. All right, loyal.
All right, so he's gonna stay here and tell Windstorm to go to the other side.
Oh, I got you, dude.
And then, well, if he could kiss his own ass, he probably would. But he's gonna try and hit.
Yes, you do hit. And you do 10 angler worm damage.
That'll do.
Okay, Windstorm, your turn.
For flanking, do I have to be directly across from Loyal, or just on the other side of the worm?
Yeah, you have to be on that side. Anywhere on that flanking side.
Okay. And I don't provoke opportunity if I'm within.
If you never leave his reach, then you do not provoke.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna tumble through with my nimbleness and attack him with flanking.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. I think the name Windstorm is setting off the storm sound effect. We gotta fucking shut that down right now. I'm not gonna fucking listen to that every goddamn turn. Hold on a second. Let me make sure that's what it is. Yep, it's this sound, isn't it? Oh, it's not doing it now? Oh, yeah.
No, that's a different sound. That's a different
Well, no, but each sound file has like 3 or 4 different variations.
Different tag.
one. Oh.
But the word storm in any of its forms, including within the word windstorm, which pops up every time it's his turn, is gonna fucking make that sound. So I'm gonna make a little temporary change to that so we don't fucking hear that every goddamn.
Does that work? I just put a period.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a better way to do it, is to change your name. Thanks for doing that. Okay, so you can if you're going to do melee attack, you can mark advantage before you attack.
Okay.
And you miss.
All right. And that's my turn.
All right. Go ahead and pass your turn. I picked the right day to have a headache, August. Oh, because you're not playing? Yeah, you've fucking been dead. All right, this guy, which for all intents and purposes, nobody can see at this point, passes through Pragar. Giving him 9 force damage. That hurt.
That rope's looking pretty attractive right now.
And it is Pragar's turn.
All right. Blinded as I am, being a savvy fighter who's been through many a battle, I'm going to run like a banshee, disengage, and head over there along the wall.
Okay.
What the? Something just hit me. Damn it. Come at me now. I can see.
Come at me, bro. All right. Fire guard. So this guy that had the concentration on the darkness drops it, which means you guys can all now see
Ooh.
those two guys. Githens09, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And then this Fear Guard is going to chase after Pragar. Oh my god. Alright, well, that's a power we don't worry about till I kill one of you. And tries to greatsword you. He misses, but he should not have had advantage anyway, so it's a good thing he missed, because I still have you as blinded, which I just removed. And Angus has been awarded haste by the same person that put the monster field command. So
Nice.
on your next turn, Angus, you will have 2 turns.
Thank you.
All right, Fear Guard number 3 failed at his little attack. And now it is the Angler Worm, who will once again try to bite Loyal, and does. And Loyal takes 7 damage. And stand by a second. The Angler Worm. Wow, okay, so this thing is fucking crazy. But I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Round 3. Fear Guard number 3 tries to greatsword and does, doing 14 damage, but somehow the mighty Pragar resists. Oh my god. And when you are hit by the greatsword, you... necrotic? Wow. Your maximum hit points are reduced by the number of necrotic damage taken. So your maximum hit points go to 8 and you hit the ground. That is fucked up.
That's instant death.
No, because your maximum hit points go to 8, but the damage that you'd already taken doesn't come into effect. So it just puts you on the ground. Because your maximum is now lower than the damage you had, but it's not the damage you had, which you're thinking 17 is more than 2 times 8, but it doesn't work that way. Okay, so that's it for him. Man down, everybody. Oh, wait, I need to go, hold on a second, I need to read, like, how does that get reversed? Well, that's just fucking fantastic. It does not say how it gets reversed. So I'm going to DM that myself, and I'm going to say that healing reverses it. So we'll just make it easy. Alright, the angler worm tries to bite Loyal again. But this time it's a miss. Fear guard number... this guy looks over to Angus. And tries to do a magical ray on him and misses. Loyal.
Loyal says, bail. Get the fuck out of here, guys. And he's going to run over here to the rope.
He's going to run over there to the what?
The rope that we came down. There's a magical rope that's tied there that should be able to...
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
That was 5, 10, 15. That's 20 movement. I will disengage as my action. Run over there, make it 5 feet up. And
okay.
Then I will... Is it a bonus action to dash?
No.
No, it's your action.
Yeah.
If you disengage, you cannot dash.
So I will use the inspiration card that I just put in the chat, Fleetfoot, so I can move my movement speed up to my as my bonus action. So I'll climb a total of 35 feet in the air with the assistance of the. I'll tell the rope to assist me crawling up.
It goes 10 feet per round, 10 feet more.
All right, so I should be able to go 45 feet up then. And I think it was a 50-foot rope, right? Your magic.
Right. But there was another rope tied onto it.
It's 100.
After that, then it's no magic rope.
Right.
But it can still, get up to the top because half of it's magic. It just hangs.
Well, but if everybody's going to climb the rope, then now.
Yeah, I want to to help me get an extra 10 feet, and then it can drop back now.
Okay,
If not,
and
then
so
I'll just leave it.
just as a reminder to you and to all the players, there is an exit to the south on the
Right.
ground level. So you knew that.
I did.
Okay, so you're going up the rope anyway. Okay, so you do
Right.
that. You don't have to make a check. That's no problem. You're able to pull that off. No problem.
All right, so I'm up, what, 35 or 45 feet or something?
Yeah. All right, Pragar makes a death save and fails.
And he, before he fell, he yells, "Save Windstore.m."
All right, this Fear Guard comes out of the room and looks over at Angus and tries to do a magical, some kind of ray, and he misses. And Windstorm, you are up.
Can I check or can I perceive if the worm is faster than me?
You can roll a nature check.
Naturally.
I rolled it, yeah.
No. You need to go to nature and pick up the die and drop it in the tower. August, greater heal, one word.
I see.
You have no idea if it's faster than you are. Pragar, you may take a potion of greater healing per the man with the headache today, who's not playing. August.
There is an exit right down there.
Yeah.
That is-
If I disengage, what's my? I'll disengage and run south.
Okay, so you can go your full movement.
Rob, while he's doing that, can you drop that on my action tab? This guy never was built with that.
Oh yeah, sure. I put them all four on your sheet, but they might be jacked as far as categories, so you have to work with that. Okay, so Fear Guard 9 is they all seem to fucking want to do their magical rays. And misses again. Angus can't be hit. What's up? Angus, it's your turn.
Okay, well, since Pragar's alive, I'm not gonna head in his direction. I don't know, maybe I should. I think I'll just fly up after Loyal. I could.
Yeah, okay, yep, you can certainly do that.
I'm hasted, so maybe I'll go over here. No, I'll just go up. I'll fly up.
Since you're hasted, you could probably fly all the way to the top if you want.
That's what I'll do.
Okay. Did you give yourself the potion yet, Pragar?
No, you put 2 superior heals on there. I'm rebuilding it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Plus, I know you're going to heal yourself, so let me change you back to 22.
That's 44 plus 4.
Yeah, 44 plus 4, yeah. Hashtag Dear DMs don't use Fear Guards because they're fucked up. Alright, so you heal yourself 14. It's the next round. So Fear Guard number 10 doesn't notice that you have healed yourself, and he is going to turn his attention to the worm. They're enemies to you, but they're not necessarily not enemies to each other either. So I'm going to say, since you guys are running, that we'll hand wave this and you guys can all make it out. Whether you go up or whether you go out the front door, the party would certainly be able to meet outside this dungeon. And we can go to the world map and proceed from there.
Yeah, I'm going to suggest we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so you guys, I'm just going to assume that you guys are all going to exit the entire dungeon, since it's basically, with the exception of killing those monsters, you pretty much explored the whole thing.
The fear guards would have been a good, competition. That worm was too much.
Yeah,
that was green.
Worm had like 112 hit points. So you guys can close that map. And you guys can be on this map, and you are at the ruins where the F token is. What would you guys like to do? Want to head back to the headquarters or something else?
We need to get to the road first to be able to do some traveling, right?
Yeah, the road up to the guild.
Yeah, you can travel off road. It's not it's okay to do that, but it's up to you what you guys want to do.
Does anyone need to rest?
Yeah, I'm all out of spells.
You guys can you guys can take a long rest right now. As a matter of fact, everybody roll a d20 in the chat. Okay, you guys make it through a long rest.
My suggestion would be to make it to that bridge, and then we can head up to the Nurgle HQ.
Okay.
Or did we want to head to the left first to that boat? It must look like an ocean or something over there.
I'd like to buy some equipment.
Oh, let's head back let's head back. Let's do that.
You guys want to head back to headquarters?
Yep. So we'll just keep doing whatever we need to do to head back to headquarters.
All right, so one loyal d20 in the chat. Oh, snap! Encounter.
Just fucked us.
Maybe.
First roll. Nothing like, hey, let's get out of here, guys. Oh, wait, you're going to get pwned.
All right, first of all, we can kill the campfire noise because you guys have rested. As lovely as it is. I fucking hate birds. Fucking birds, man. All right, so you guys are fully rested, but we need to do level 4, level 2, level 2, level 1. We'll call that level 2, party of 4. Your table is ready. Level 2, party of 4. Encounter being built. Field Command has purchased a random magic item for Loyal. That's awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
So let's get
You must
that.
feel really bad for that worm.
What do you need, Loyal? A club?
Random magic item?
You need
sure
a random magic item.
Loyal is a cleric. That's druid only. Okay, I'll re-roll that.
I'm a wait, no, druid's fine because I'm a nature cleric.
Oh, so you can use this. Okay.
Well, if you say I can. There's
Yeah,
some
I'll
druidy
let
stuff.
you do it. I'll let you do it because it's a cool thing. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to put it on your inventory right now.
Thanks, Bilk, man. Appreciate it, man.
The magic item he has received is Scroll of Moonbeam.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that is a good one. Now, can he memorize it, or
No, that's just wizards.
just
No. Wizards do that to their spell books.
All right, now let's see what kind of Fakakta encounter you guys have. Twig blights can't move, can they? Their movement is... Oh, yeah, they can. Okay. All right, so we need a map that has forests. Let's get a map that has forest. Is there a forest map? Forest, forest, forest. I don't see the word forest. What about trees? What about... Ooh, cemetery. Yeah, okay, we'll use... Alright, we'll use this map. This seems fun. It's random. So you guys are walking through what appears to be a cemetery on your way to where you're going. Unmarked on the map. Don't assume anything. Don't assume that because you're in a cemetery what the monsters are. But I will...
That's my favorite trade, right? The cemeteries, a cleric's favorite trade, the cemetery.
Prager's
All right.
a little depressed because he forgot to buy flowers.
No flowers. Alright, gotta open a new random encounter. Gotta put the monster in. And it is 3 plus 1d8 twig blights. So let's put the formula in, generate the encounter. Not that many. Doesn't...
you guys still there? What's going
Yeah,
on?
yeah, I gotta
Yep.
set this up, man. You gotta give me a minute. This is all being generated on the fly. These are not predisposed.
Well, I like to check every once in a while to make sure it's not my computer just being quiet.
By the way, predisposed was the complete wrong word that I just used there. That is not what that means.
Yeah,
You
once
guys
we get
can place yourself in the open area between the trees where Pragar's token is, in appropriate spaces there. So everybody looks good except Loyal would need to move. Okay, so you guys are walking up on this cemetery from south to north, and you can roll initiative as you guys get there. Aha!
surrounded.
Loyal gets a 1.
And as soon
Oh,
as you
no.
as soon as you notice them, you are able to do what you wish, and Angus is first.
I guess I'll target this guy with a twig blight.
Twig blights. Yep, that's a hit. And you do 4 damage. That's what these guys look
All right,
like.
I'm gonna shimmy on over for some little flanking action and attack the quarterstaff.
All right, you can do that. Shimmied. Yep, that's a hit.
And then I'll use, unless is he dead? No.
He's dead.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action on the other guy or no?
Sure. You can even, that's a miss. You could have even moved up to and got advantage again, but
Oh, that's right.
just keep that in mind.
Okay. Well, I'll go. Oh, well, I'll move left, right?
Yeah, you can still move, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just move there.
Okay. Go ahead and pass your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to click it.
All right, Twig Blight number 1 comes directly out and tries to claw. Claw! Oh, snap.
It's more of a hug, isn't it?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Here it comes, everybody. What's this now? A neutral monster randomly chosen by the DM with a CR of the lowest party member, which is 1, wanders onto the scene from a random possible direction. Pragar, D8, please. All right, so it's coming from the northwest. The monster is... Fucking A, this guy.
He looks friendly. What's wrong with him?
He might be.
Looks-
He's like got his
Yes,
badge or
Must
something.
be his cemetery.
Ah, Christ, I just closed the fucking... God, I hate when I do that. Okay, so... he's coming a-wandering. So that was the Twig Blight's turn. This Twig Blight comes over. Tries to do his claw. Almost another 20. He does a little damage to Loyal. And Pragar, it is your go.
All right, I'm going to swing at Twig Blight 1.
That is a miss.
I'll use my action surge since I can.
That is a hit. And you killed it. All right, Twig Blight number 4 is surely going to try to attack the thing that attacked him. And hits and does 3 damage. Loyal.
Loyal is Shillelagh. and
All right.
attacking the twig blight.
20.
Oh, whoops. I did that wrong.
Yeah.
I right-click rather than click advantage.
Oh yeah. So you rolled 2d20. Yeah, that is wrong.
Right.
Yeah, do that the correct way, please.
Wait, how do you properly roll advantage?
You click advantage before you roll. There's a modifier in the lower left. So that's a
Yeah.
hit. Instant death. Oh my god.
Then I'll move up.
Okay. Okay, so this dude comes wandering on. And he comes to about there and he starts observing you guys, but doesn't really do anything. And Windstorm, it is your action.
All right, I'm going to move the flank.
Okay.
Didn't click advantage.
Yeah.
So just roll the attack again. Okay, so, yep, you hit. And you insta-kill that guy. So, let me give you guys some XP, and then you can talk to this guy here. Because he's not necessarily there to fight, he just wandered onto the scene. So, he introduces himself. He speaks common, and he says, "Hello there, travelers. I see that you had issue with the twig blights. They're generally a peaceful lot. Why would you have decided to kill them?"
They attacked us.
Ah, did you do anything to provoke them?
Well, we didn't realize we were coming into an area that they might be occupying.
Ah, so perhaps it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, but I don't speak twig blight.
Prager
I think it may have
says,
something to do with my horny friend back here.
I'll just grab a
He's-
couple of
he's-
sticks and rub them together. That ought to
He's
be
a
good
little
enough.
scary looking.
Prager says, "You look familiar. Are you the shaman from Ravenloft, where I hail from?"
He says, "No, I know not what you speak of this Ravenloft. It sounds like an interesting place."
We killed Strahd there.
He says, "You seem like a friendly bunch. Perhaps I could travel with you for a bit."
What were you doing in these parts of the woods?
Well, I'm traveling through. I saw that this was a cemetery that isn't located on any of the maps I have, and so I just came over to take a look and ran into you fellas. But I'm just on my way to the north.
Would you happen to have any healing powers? We've been injured.
Let me check. He says, "Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. Who among you is hurt?"
We have a youngster here with us, Windstore.m.
Windstore.m.
Go to the wind store.
Yeah, just
Buy
the
a
same.
breeze.
The same way Loyal has a power on him called Shalag.h. He says, yes, come near, and he touches Windstorm and heals him.
Ooh, that tickles.
He says, is anyone else in need of assistance?
We have a cleric amongst us which may have some relations to you. He could use some healing.
He says,
Well, yeah, come.
he walks up to Loyal and touches him, and then he looks at you, Pragar, and says, you don't look so good yourself. And then he touches you.
Blessings upon you, shaman.
And so he says, yes, if you would be amenable, I would be happy to travel along on your journey with you to the north, if that is in fact where you're going.
Yes. We could show you our guild hall that we've established. It's a lovely place.
All right, so you guys can close that map.
Where do you put the effects? Where is that on the character sheet?
I need
On the
more.
Actions tab.
Yeah, I mean, which effects?
Just any that appear in the combat tracker.
They're all from the Actions tab. And both of the ones that you have are probably under what's under the category Start Effect.
Yeah, I see that now.
And that the reason that is there's an extension installed where when you drag it onto the combat tracker, those powers or those effects go on you automatically without having to click it. So it's just a time saver. Okay, so the party proceeds towards the bridge. Pragar, D20. All right. Angus, D20. All right, and time for nighttime. Let me advance the calendar. We haven't done that for fucking months because you've been in the dungeon for that long. Okay,
Do we set up watches?
we're gonna do that now. So everybody can go to the order tab on your party sheet. And Windstorm, if you don't know where that is, on the upper right of the tabletop, there's an eye with 3 guys. That's the party sheet, and you can go to the order tab. And then you guys can place your tokens around the campfire as you would like to have them for the rest. And we will do 4 watches. Who would like to have first watch?
Prager will start us off. Let them get a good rest.
Who is like to go second?
I'll go
Loyal.
second. Okay.
Loyal go third then.
Okay, there we go.
Where's the eye?
So on the upper right of the screen, there's a bunch of small buttons, and there's one of them that has an eye with 3 guys on it, and it's called Party Sheet. If you open that up and then go to the Order tab on that, on the right-hand side of it, there'll be like a little pictures there, and you'll see your token on the... There you go. Move it over there by the fire, and you're good to go.
Fourth watch then?
Yeah, you'll be fourth watch. Okay, so everybody roll D20. Okay, no, you guys make it through the night with no issue. And we will proceed. Loyal, D20. All right, Pragar, D20. All right, let me open up a slight bit more of the map here. Angus, D20. Oh, snap. It's go time. All right. Random encounter. You guys can place yourselves anywhere within a square or two of where you are now. And I will So let's see. We're going to up this a bit. Going to go 3 party of 5. So you guys have a friend with you who, fortunately for you, will be helping you to battle, but will not be taking a fifth of the experience. Might be a different story if we were doing one of my regular campaigns, but not in 5e pickups. You guys can all roll initiative.
Angus's turn for the ones. Well done.
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Are you going to go tomorrow?
Didn't
Okay.
go next.
And down the road a bit, a goodly ways away, you can see and oddly, even though there's a token for these, there is no artwork picture that I can show you guys, so I have to zoom in on the token. That's what these are. First to act is one of these things, and it comes toward you. And that's it. Windstorm, you are next.
All right. I'll move in range to throw my dart.
Okay. And your dart is 2060, yes?
Yeah, so.
So you'll
can't-
mark,
can't-
mark, you can throw it, but you mark disadvantage.
All right. If that's the case, 2060, I'm going to go to max of 60 feet. Then I'm going to go back to 60.
Oh, you're
I thought that
going
was
to
in
stay
range.
back where you were? Okay.
Yeah, I thought I was in range at this mark.
Yeah, you're 25 feet away, so you can go back to where you were and move to where you want.
There you go. I'll do this bit from here.
Okay, if you in fact do it from there, you're going through people, so you're going to be at a -5.
Balls.
So you want to move out to where you can have a clean shot.
Okay.
And these trees are cover, so
Okay.
if anybody wants to hide behind them or whatever, you can. All right, so yep, you can take your dart shot from there if you'd like. And you hit. Very nice. All right, you do 4 damage to the thing.
Okay.
Loyal.
I have no idea what this thing is. I'm gonna take a step or two up. I'll go here. And I'm gonna try a Toll of the Dead.
I will be using that cantrip in the game I'm playing on Saturday because it looks awesome.
It's pretty fun.
He fails.
And it has taken damage, correct?
It has not. Oh, sorry. Yes, it has. So you will be able to do the D12. And he takes 8 more damage, necrotic. All right. This thing 30, 10, 20. Flies all the way to there and does nothing. Rhaegar.
Pragar says, "What the grell?"
What the grill?
Moves over.
Beautiful.
Targets the melee. And swings his flail, which is a beautiful weapon.
And you hit. And you do 11 damage to What the Grill.
And I will use my bonus action to shove him back if I can. That's an acrobatics. Sorry, athletics.
And you do shove him back.
Then I'll move over here behind Loyal. No, I'm just kidding. I'll stay there.
Nice.
All right, Angus.
I'll move to there and then attack this guy.
All right. You have hit.
Okay, I want to do my
Some kind of smite.
yeah, I want to smite him.
Okay.
Well, here it is. Oh, do I applied the
Yeah, you
Yeah,
apply it to yourself
That,
and then do
that's
damage.
right. Yep. And then now you just roll damage and it'll add the 2d8. Skablam, 16 damage. All right.
Back.
Oh, snap. What can this guy even do? He can do...
Repel Grell.
He can do Repel Grill. Oh, I know. One, two, three, four. Yeah, actually, this guy's here. Oh, yes, he's going to do something. Da 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 da. Yeah, bitches. He's gonna fairy fire their ass.
Oh, beautiful.
And one of them fails. So let me mark him with what he has to have. I don't have an effect for that. Interesting. It's just a grand advantage attack, is it not?
Should be.
Does anybody use Fairy Fire?
I'm pretty sure that's all it is. Granted.
Okay.
Attack.
Yeah, that from another version of the game, that's about what it does.
And how long does that last? I better look it up. Hold on. Yeah, I got it right here. I just figured somebody might know off the top of their head.
Concentration, 1 minute.
I can
Cons-
almost remember it in 4th edition.
Okay, so it was number 2 that failed. And we will make a note on Riven that he has a concentration spell. All right. So next round. First up is Riven. What's up? Now that he has advantage, he's gonna shoot a fucking crossbow at him.
Targeting bolt.
He's gonna move up. Oh no, that's the wrong one.
He could shoot either one. Oh no.
Well, yeah,
only
but he
one
wants
gets
to.
hit then?
He'll take his. He's happy to take a -2 to get advantage.
How come Grill 10 didn't get the
He
granted
he
that?
passed his save.
Oh, I get it.
Where the fuck? Here we go. Oh yeah. All right, so he does 6 damage, and it's loyal.
Loyal's gonna shillelagh and run up and smack.
All right. You hit. You do max damage.
And then I'll finish my movement.
Okay. Pregar.
Pragar's gonna step up and look at this thing. Say, I'm your daddy, and I'm gonna beat you till your balls swing.
And you hit. Oh my god, this is way too easy for you guys.
Because we talk crap.
Ah, but you were not ready for his ready to action,
Oh,
which he's been waiting to
Bring-
do the whole fucking thing. He was first to act and then last in this round. That sucks. So he has a ready to action for you. He's very happy.
I still have a bonus action, so bring your ready to action, and I'll parry with my bonus action.
Come at me, bro. Why? I thought I had you. I do have you targeted. What the fuck is this story? That's a miss. His ready to action is a miss. Boo. You have tried to push him. You're more than likely going to be very successful. Let's just see. Yeah, you're so successful, you almost push him 10 feet.
Call me daddy.
Who's your daddy? Windstorm.
All right, I'm gonna wrap to him for my dart range.
Okay. You hit with your dart. And you do 7 damage. Wow, 7 damage. Max damage with the dart. Angus Aurelius.
I'll move to there, flying around Pragar.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You fumble, but there is no effect. Alright, this thing, aside from the readied action, is going to make his actual first attack now. He makes 2 attacks, one with its tentacles and one... Alright, so let's do the beak attack first. Oh, it's got a beak. Oh, snap. So it does 7 damage to you, and it gets... 10. Something, which I don't tell you. And then it's going to do its tentacle attack. Oh, so wait a minute, that's not... Oh, no, yeah, okay. I'm always confused by something that has a range, but it's a melee attack, but it has range, and when I look at it, I always think it's a ranged attack, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's fucked up, but it's not. So he does his tentacle attack on you. Oh my god, it's unbelievable, this DM dice mod I have installed.
One in 400, Dusty. You're a lucky bastard.
It is 1 in 400 that he's going to roll that twice. So he does 12 damage to you, forces a save on you, which you succeed, and so you do not have to get whatever the bad thing is
Tangled in tentacles?
that was going to happen to you. And then I have to make a little note here. Dusty, please roll a 1d4. Okay, that might come into play. Windstorm has been afforded a random magic item per the chat via Urash.
Oh, well, thank you.
So let's get that going.
Got all sorts of XP flying around today.
All right, I will put that on your sheet, and I will tell you what it is. Windstorm has received Oil of Slipperiness,
Nice.
which can be used for either freedom of movement or grease. So it's pretty cool. All right, and that is the end of that guy's turn. It is the next round. And Loyal, you're up.
Can't quite make it up there, so I'm going to step up here and try Toll of the Dead again.
Okay, very good. He succeeds. Windstorm.
All right, I'm gonna move behind him for the flanking.
Okay. You are now in flanking position. Oh, snap. It is a crit. There is no effect, so you can roll your damage. Snake eyes.
Ouch.
You
bonus action.
you
Oh, he gets to
stand
re-roll his
by.
ones. Yeah.
Stand by. Let me tell you what happened first. You feel that. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, okay, so you do get to re-roll your ones. So roll. Roll a d6 and then roll 2d6. The first d6 by itself is re-rolling your 1 on the critical effect table, which means you might get an effect. And then the 2d6 will be your different damages here. Alright, so you do get a critical effect. So roll the 2d6.
How do I get to the d6s?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Hold left click and hold, and then there you go. Oh my god, okay, so you get to add 4 plus 5 is 9. You get to add 9 damage to that. And then we'll find out what the effect is. So stand by for that. Tables. Actually, that's pretty cool. Your effect was find. Your entire party recovers all spent ammo for this entire encounter when it ends. So that's pretty good. Alright, anything else for Crit Boy?
Yeah, my unarmed.
Okay. Also at advantage.
Okay.
And that is a hit. And you do 4 damage. Angus, again.
I'll attack this guy.
Alright. You
With advantage.
did not have him targeted?
2 sevens. Yeah, I did, didn't I?
No, you untargeted him
tried.
immediately
Oh,
before you shot. So what happened was you had him targeted, and then you tried to target him thinking you didn't, and you untargeted him. That's exactly what happened. So
Yeah.
you missed. 2 11s, that's a miss.
Yeah, I missed anyhow, yeah.
Pragar.
All right, I'm going to move up to there and then get close and personal with my fiery friend and attack Grel 10 with advantage.
Alright. That is a hit. You do 8 damage.
And then I'll move to there, and well, I don't think I'll shove him because that'll lose advantage for my brethren. So I'll just move there and finish my turn.
Alright. Our friendly neighborhood shaman will come over here and shoot his bow again. And he will do some damage. 5. The Grell. Eeny, meeny, miny. D6. Rhaegar it is.
I'm hard to hit.
Yes, you are. Why did that? Interesting.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one that control fuck up. You know?
Tentacles. You guys are so lucky. I'll tell you why in a minute. Oh, he's up again. Very nice. He misses with his beak. He fucking misses. Oh my god. Okay, so now that it's over, the critical effect he got was every hit is a crit for 2 rounds, which is now over.
Jesus.
Wow.
And he never hit while he had that effect. Pragar.
All right. Since Angus burnt me a bit when I stepped in his square, I'll step into Windstore.ems.
Okay.
Attack the Grell.
Yes. You have hit the Grell. What the Grell? And you put him into critical status with that hit.
And I'll move back to where I'm at now and finish my turn.
And it'll be Angus. Unfortunately, there was no effect. Boo.
Well, I got advantage. I just didn't click.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's a hit.
Why did it?
You had smite
Who's
on
your
yourself.
dad?
Why
Daddy.
did it do that?
Gets
Because you have smite set and it doesn't remove itself.
You
on a roll.
you don't have smite set to as a smite needs to be expire next roll, so you need to change that. And I'll remove it from your character, and we will see. Yes, so that thing is still alive. Anything else for... Yeah, okay. Windstorm, take him down.
All right. I see him in his critical condition, and I start singing him a lullaby before I attack.
For Frodo.
What did I just do?
You hit. That's going to be it. He has 1 hit point. Dot, dot. All kinds of dead. That was way too easy for how much experience you guys are going to get.
How do I take the thing off, the divine smite off?
You don't take it off. You just go into the effect and change the expiration to next roll.
In divine smite, it says 0 round, 0 RD. Is that
No. You're not looking in the right place. Hold on. Let me walk you through it just a second. Let me find it on your... Here it is. No, wait, where the fuck is it? I don't even see it.
Under powers at the top.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you open the magnifying glass of the effect itself, and you see where it says on the bottom, targeting self, effect, target none, expend never. You change expend never to next roll.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, how do I remove the resurrection? I was messing around with the effects as well.
You don't remove it. I have to remove it unless you build a remove for yourself. You can duplicate any effect exactly and then put capital remove :space in front of it, and it will make a effect that allows you, and it'll put a little line through it so that if you make those mistakes, you can remove it yourself. You just added it again.
Oh, God. Sorry.
So let me show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. Where are you getting that resurrection effect? Where?
The top right with those 6 buttons, there's a walking person or something that says effects.
Oh my god, yeah, you should not. That's DM stuff. I mean, that is for players if you know what you're doing, but if you don't ever
Okay.
fucking... Yeah, because you're just going to add shit to yourself and it's going to be crazy. So, new guy gets a pass. Alright, so let me give you guys your XP. This is going to be very disappointing. To me. because
Long rest.
you guys can take a long rest, and we will be done for the day, but we can do some leveling up and some rolling for cards and all this other stuff.
1500. Wow, that's 1400. What? That's nuts.
Yeah, 2 of those, 700 each. Okay, so Windstorm, if you want to level, you're gonna go to Monk 2, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. On your character sheet, on the main tab, click the where it says Monk 1 all the way down to the right. There's a magnifying glass. Click on that, and it'll open a box that says Class and Level Windstorm. Just left-click and hold the shield on the right, and then drag it into the white open space within that box.
What shield? Oh, the shield? Okay.
Yeah, people always get lost when I walk them through this. I don't know how to do it slower or better. But every single person I walk through this on, they're like, what are you talking about now? Okay, so are you lost?
Well, I don't know what to do with the shield now that I got it.
Okay, so left-click and hold it and drag it into the open white space within that box and drop it.
Underused?
No,
white
no,
space
no, no.
below the
Just
text.
in the open space where there's nothing else, just within the box.
Okay.
So
It says unable
sorry.
to-
Oh, now I know why people are confused. So within the box is a bad phrase that I need to figure out a way to change that. When I say within the box, I mean within the window. So just drag the shield and drop it into the open space on the lower part of the window.
Yeah, just move it like an inch is all you need to do.
All right, somehow we're still having problems here. So the shield, okay, so you have the box open that says Class and Level Windstorm, yes?
Yep.
And it says Monk, Level 1, Caster, nothing. There's a die, there's a used box, and then there's a shield.
Mm-hmm.
So drag that shield just down an inch and drop it.
Yeah, within the empty space.
Yeah.
Yeah, unable to find record to match link dropped.
Ah,
Check to
okay.
make sure.
Does it say, is there a check mark available? In other words, the problem is it's telling you don't have the library module open. Doesn't it say, can you check the thing to open it?
The only thing I see is the edit list, but I don't see anything else after that in this window.
Okay, so go on the bottom right, go to library, click the library button.
Okay.
When that box opens, click on modules.
Okay.
In the search box, type PHP and open the player's handbook. Actually click and drag open the book.
Okay.
Now try to do what I was telling you.
Same thing.
Okay, that probably means that this monk was built from the
Yeah.
Sword
because my
Coast.
base is Ghost.
Okay, so no, don't, please don't get ahead of me because you start getting, this is why I walk people through this, because if you do it wrong, we got to basically start your character over. Okay, so now do the same thing I just did with the player's handbook, but open the Sword Coast Adventures Guide, Player's Guide instead. And then try to drag the shield.
Yeah, I don't see the Sword Coast. In the
Oh,
modules.
fuck. Okay, hold on. What a nightmare. All right, it might not be open on my end. That's why. Hold on. Okay, try it again.
Okay, so the D&D Sword Coast Adventures Guide, Player's Guide.
Yep.
based on the DM fumble, I think he should get a critical hit on his next attack.
Negative.
Ah.
How's it going?
It's just taking a while to like load or something.
Shouldn't take that long. It should only take maybe 10 or 15 seconds.
The search bar, whatever, is kind of stuck to him. So I'm kind of waiting for it to load.
Sometimes it takes like a minute. It just depends.
All right. Well, the rest of you guys can roll for inspiration cards. Did you roll twice on purpose, Rhaegar?
Yeah, I always double click because I think it's like attacking. So I always take the first one when I do something.
Okay.
stupid like that.
That player's handbook should have been open by now. Windstorm, is it still?
Yeah. Well, my library thing's all like really slow. Like it took forever to close it, and I just open it again.
I mean, there is always a delay. Like when you click, it doesn't respond right away. That's normal, but it should take a few seconds, not like a minute or more.
Can you make the inspiration cards available in the character?
Ah, Jesus, you got to be kidding me. Oh yeah, that. Okay, I thought you were going to tell me the library module wasn't open. Yeah, I'll make it available. Hold on.
Dankeschön.
I mean, I just click on the book and drag to the left, right?
Okay, it's available, Urash. You click on the book. You can either double click the book, or you can hold it and drag it left, and it'll put an arrow. But it will definitely show you an open book. And then once that book shows open, you can close the library. The part that's wigging me out is we shouldn't have to go through this. When you drag that shield and drop it, if that module isn't open, it should give you a box that says, hey, you're trying to open something that isn't open. Do you want to open it? Check yes or no. And you didn't get that?
Well, maybe it's because you didn't have the module open.
Yeah, try it again. Just try to drag the shield to on Monk down again. Just try it now. What's it saying?
1 sec. I think this whole. I mean, I got a Windows like wait for program to whatever. 1 sec.
Oh, you got the white screen?
Yeah. But,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
there you go. I leveled up.
Okay, there you go. So now if you look in the chat, it'll show you that it gave you the hit points, and then it'll tell you what it added for second level. And then in that same box that you just did that, where it says next level 0, you should type in 900 there. That's kind of a manual placeholder to know what your next level XP is.
It's kind of annoying that it doesn't automatically do that.
Yeah, I wonder. I think that's on the list. I think that's on the. I think the reason it doesn't do it is because the core. It's different for every, like 4th edition, 3.5, and blah blah blah, right? So it's different numbers. So they would have to code it per edition, and that's like a fucking. That's why I think it's like that. Because they would have to code it in for each edition. But they should do it. It would be awesome. All right, so...
The level 2 spells.
Yep, stand by.
They're cooking crickets in Brussels. That's nice.
I don't know what that means.
It means exactly what I said. There's a restaurant and they're cooking crickets in Brussels.
Wasn't there an attack in Brussels today?
I didn't hear about that.
There was a couple of them in the news article.
Okay, second level spells are open. I like it that there was an attack in Brussels, but Dusty didn't know that, but he knew about the cricket restaurant.
It was on the news, Rob.
Yeah, I know, but isn't that funny? Like that's the one that got through to you.
I just saw it just now.
So, Windstorm, at the end of every game, if you do not use your inspiration, you can roll on the 5e inspiration cards for one of the cards. And so, and how do you do that is, same thing, open the library and go to modules and type in, I think 5e will find it for you. And then open the module that is the 5e inspiration cards.
Okay.
And then you can roll, there's, what does it say? Table, here, I'll figure it out.
And then do I manually adjust my speed for the unarmored movement on my sheet?
Let me look at that. Whoa, what's that? Oh, I see. So in the 5e inspiration cards under tables, the one that's the table that's titled 5e inspiration cards, you just click the dice on that and it'll roll you up a card.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you what you can do with that. So now, and then I'll answer your other question about whatever it was you asked me that I already fucking forgot. Oh, the speed. So let me release. Okay, so now open up the characters, top right, and there should be one you see that says inspiration cards. That's another PC there. You can open that. Do you not see that?
At the top right, I see the inspiration, the character.
No. Sorry. Click on characters on the right hand side. The button that opens the characters.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So open inspiration cards, and now go to the actions tab on that character, and every card is listed there. So on your character, go to the actions tab, and then just drag the shield for the Unity card over to your sheet, and then that'll put it on there for you.
Okay, Unity. And do I drop it under what spell? Start effects?
Just drop it anywhere on the actions tab. It's probably going to make it a spell, but then you can open up the group and change it to blank, or just blank is probably the best. It'll put it under powers.
And
it takes a while to get used to. Drag the shield, yeah. It takes a while to get used to all the different idiosyncrasies that Fantasy Grounds makes you go through for shit like this.
Can you?
Yeah, so it put it under spells, cantrips, but where it says spells next to Unity, just blank out that box and then click off of it with your cursor, and it'll change it to powers.
Can you make the cantrips and the first level spells available to me?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, both available. So, what was the thing about your speed, Windstorm?
Do I manually add 10 more, or do you do that? Or
what is the what give you that?
Unarmored movement, level 2 monk.
Starting at level 2, your speed is increased by 10 feet. You're not wearing armor or wielding a shield. Okay. No, you... So on the main tab of your character sheet where it says your speed is 25, just hold control over that 25 and then scroll up until it says 35. And that's how you do that. Yep.
Why do they have to do that? That is...
I don't know.
How did you figure out that secret? What the hell?
2 years of fucking playing this, and basically almost daily for the first year. Every time I would log on to Fantasy Grounds, I'd be like, "Oh, that's how you do that." You just never stop learning. It's fucking complicated, so complicated. I love it. I'm a big champion of Fantasy Grounds.
How do I figure out what Unity does?
Unity is going to make it possible. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Unity engine, not the Unity card. You should be able to click on the shield in the chat. You could have clicked on that shield, and it will open the card for you. But on your actions tab, if you click on that shield, it'll open the description, which also has the card in it.
Okay. And then where was the grease thingy? Oil, the bottle of grease that I got.
It's on your on your inventory. It's called Oil of Slipperiness, I think.
Okay. I see.
All right. I will leave the table open if you guys want to continue to work on if you guys need more time, that's fine. But I am going to shut down the stream. So does anybody need anything from me on voice anymore?
Oh, you're going to go off voice?
Yeah, I'm going to go off voice.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow, Rob.
Yep, I'll see you at lunch tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to show you this. I'll throw it in the chat. Oh, never mind. It says I can't. It's the lucky feat that you're saying you re-roll ones, but just for reference, I think that's only on the attack, not the damage.
Yeah, I was about to mention that, but I totally forgot to. Like after I rolled.
In the middle of the stream, it's not worth mentioning stuff like that. But
oh, yes, it is, absolutely.
Unless it, like, breaks everything. But.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got a lot of extra damage, so if we shouldn't have been doing that, then yeah, I wanted to know that.
Yeah.
Never be afraid to mention any of that crap. I'm the rules DM. I'm the opposite of most DMs. I want to hear